I just heard, because I watched briefly, Pete is not feeling well tonight. I was planning my night to clean my windows late and listen to the live. And when I saw that he uploaded a video saying he wasn't feeling well, I wasn't planning this, guys. I'll go live for 20 minutes. Why not? I was thinking today, I have a lot of things coming up this week for the holidays. I was thinking, when can I go live next week? That it will be productive and good information to share. So I'll go live tonight and I'll see you next week. Why not? I can. Oh, boy, hello. Weather is nasty everywhere. You know, it was just kind of chilly and cold tonight. If I wanted to stay out more, I would have made more money, but I really wasn't in the mood. I haven't been in the mood in a while, guys. I'm doing a lot, and it's finally taking a toll. However, I was very picky and choosy. I took low balls just to stay around here, and today I did Uber Eats. But I want to share something with Grubhub with you. I was going to save it for next week. I'll share it now while it's fresh in my mind. Anybody do Grubhub today? Last week, I mentioned that Grubhub paid me. The guy on the phone, the Grubhub representative, knew exactly what he was doing. He said, listen, I'm going to fix it on his end that I can click arrived. So I can click I delivered the food to still pay me. So the guy tonight, it was a $20 offer. I wasn't going to spend hours and hours. I went back out about 7 o'clock. I said, I have to. I have to work a little bit each day. And I did a lot of studying today. And I got parties coming up. So I figured at least I'll go out for 4 hours. 3.5 I made it. So I go down there. And I walked into a place that obviously didn't want the business. And I walked in. I already knew they didn't have the order. And I was supposed to pick it up 10 minutes ago. And I was shocked that they didn't offer it to me the first time. It's like they sent me a lowball offer. I said no. I did take lower ball offers today, but I won't take under 5. I just won't do that. And I walked in. I was like, they don't have the order. And they were like, no, tablet's down, machine not working. It was like 15 items. But that place is more of an early place. They close around 8 or 9. So I think they made a call for their business. They didn't want the business. So I called up Grubhub, and the guy said he would pay me. I mean, it is literally down the block. And then I turned on Uber Eats. Then I went back to Grubhub. And he said he was going to pay me. This is what you got to do. When you have a representative on the phone, you got to tell them how to do their job. Us experienced drivers know how it works on their end. I could sit at a customer service place, data place, whatever, phone place, put a headpiece on, and work the other end for Grubhub. I can. They cannot cancel the order and say they're going to pay you. What they have to do, like the guy did last week, I went to the place and they ended up paying me because that wasn't my fault. They have to switch it to where you can click, you arrived to the drop off. So then you can click, you delivered it if they're going to pay you. Because he canceled it and they didn't pay me. I didn't say anything because I just got out there. I just wanted to make a few bucks. I was really very engrossed listening. I must have listened to 20 videos today. I'll get to that in a moment. But the point is, I turned on Uber and I was very local. It's a full moon. Everything was weird. People on the road were weird. So, I don't want to go far. I took 1:11 and change that I went just over the borderline and one tour. I came right back and I stayed here. Baldwin and Freeport. I didn't want to drive far. They wanted to send me out to Lynbrook. They're used to my routine. If I go to Lynbrook or Merrick Road, Valley Stream, then they keep me there. And then I come home. I didn't want to do that either. I really didn't want to be far away from home. I didn't. I was very engrossed in listening to videos all day and really absorbing information that it's time. So I multitasked. I made some money. I didn't make a bundle today. I made $74.45. I did like 4 deliveries earlier. Then I went out at night, but my miles were 50 miles. I think I hit 53 miles. And whatever I did in between a little bit. Make sure if a person in there, they sound like they're doing their job, they're not playing games, because it's either one of two things. Either he didn't know how to do his job properly to put it through to pay me. We deal with that all the time. All the time. People are not trained properly. On the job experience makes you better at your job. You get better. And the last time this happened a couple of weeks ago was on a Saturday. The guy was so confident and he knew exactly what he was doing. And he told me, I'm going to set it up that you could click arrived. Hold on. Now click delivered. We're paying you. And that's exactly how it went down. Not tonight. So next time, instead of saying, okay, thank you, I'm going to say, you can't do that. And they're going to go, what? I'm going to tell them, if you cancel the order, I won't get paid. That could have been a gimme $20 all the times of being used. But I didn't want to be a bitch. And I should have said, listen, don't do that. I think he would have listened to me because in his voice, he seemed unsure, uncertain of what he needed to do, but he was trying to do his job. And he was, and then that accent, language barrier, we all understand that. You just get it. So make sure if one of those representatives ever say, well, I'm going to cancel the order, but we're going to pay you, so you can't do that. You have to set it up on your end that I can click arrived and then I can click deliver or I don't get paid. I know what's going on the other end. We've been doing this a long time, folks. I know what the deal is. And I should have said it. Oh, I should have said it. They would have sent me $20. Hogan reports. Well, yeah, I'm going to do some tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be crappy. I thought I'd go out about 2. I thought I'd go to the gym in the morning. I have some stuff to do. I have a party to go to. I'm going to an old friend's party Saturday night, and I'm going to set aside 3 hours to do it. That's frustrating when you're an entrepreneur. Because Monday night, I'm going to a big party. It's an entrepreneurial party. I don't want to say where it is on here because people follow you. I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to. They sent me an email. They're like, would you like to come? I haven't been to those specialty groups. I belong to many different specialty groups. I haven't done it in like 4 months. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to bring a card. And I'm going to have Michelle Caesar, my LinkedIn profile. I need to update my LinkedIn profile tomorrow. So I'm going to deliver tomorrow, probably from like 2 to 8. Take a break at home. Do a few Saturday, do a few Sunday. I got to just do a few every day, Hogan reports. Are you planning to do like a bang out weekend? Why are you asking me that? I mean, are you like expecting really bad weather where you are and you're going to make a lot of money? That I could see. When it's just a couple of inches of snow, kind of rainy, you make a lot of money if you get out there. And we all know that. Is that what you're planning on doing, Hogan reports? Hogan reports, are you the one that got the job with the Ford? The Ford car dealership? You let me know when you're ready. So be careful, guys. You tell the representative that this is how you do your job. But you have to say very nicely. Very nice. I mean, I walked into this place and she was like, no, tablet off, broken. I was like, oh, well, is it off or is it broken? But that's a choice they made for their business. They don't want the sales. It was a big order, too. It was a large order. It wasn't a 5-item order. It was like 15. I mean, it was a big order. And she was like, no, look, you could tell they were wrapping it up. They didn't care. You can't tell somebody how to run their business. It was like 7:30. What's the big deal? So that was really good to tell you all. It's fresh on my mind. No, I'm in Georgia. No snow here. Just been slow here with deliveries too. Hoping to do Amazon Flex after New Year. Oh, good luck. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I know I got to do something. I chose to make less money today. I was really just listening to the videos, answering my own questions, doing research while I was earning money. All this has got to pay off. I don't know what's going to happen after the new year. I say a lot of things, but until I actually do it, I just don't know yet. I just don't know. I really just want to work a little bit each day and get through the holidays. And I got, a couple of parties to go to. And of course, Christmas with my mom and my family here. And then I would like to go to Jersey, and I'm going to work in between and just keep working. I don't know if I'm going to work New Year's this year. I did it the past 2 years. New Year's Day. It all depends what's going on. And I really don't know where I'll be. So, guys, that was a good point. When I saw Pete wasn't going live, I said, I'll tell people. Because now I'm not going to go live until next week. And I'll probably by then have a lot to share with you. I will share Uber Eats, and I was open to it because it was very slow today when I went out earlier. However, I turned on Uber Eats, and it was very local, right in Merrick. I did make $29.94, but from tips. I did 5 trips and very local. Not far at all. 2 or 3 miles away, maybe. I didn't go far at all today. I wasn't in the mood. I needed to listen, watch videos, answer my own questions, and I made money while I did it. Oh, I made $7.56 in tips with Uber Eats today. That's good. I made no cash. But the first one boggled me. It was a $3.22. See transaction history. See earning activity. It says base fare $2.49. Oh, the guarantee for this trip was $3.22. I was literally down the street from Mickey D's in Merrick. So I took it. Nothing was going on. I just wanted to be outside for a couple of hours because I came home and I worked in the middle of the day. I had to. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I had to. I didn't even speak to a friend today. No video chatting, no texting, nothing. Very focused today, guys. Just like Monday. Because I have a lot of stuff coming up the next 2 weeks. You have to do it. I ended up getting paid $4.61. Again, it was a very large order to Mickey D's. I went around the block and I made a right and I was at Mickey D's. Oh, there's a lag. I hope it goes away soon. And I drove it down the street and I made a left. And I got paid $4.61. I was so boggled. I was boggled. I don't know. And then it said trip supplement. They paid me $2.12. What's a trip supplement? Sometimes this gets added to a trip based on certain factors, like if the restaurant is far away or the base fare seems a little low. This helps to ensure every delivery is worthwhile. The only thing I can think of is when I walked in, These kids were hustling. They're like, it's a large order, ma'am. I was like, I know, I just took it. Not a problem. I'm fine. And I just stood to the side. I wanted to stand up. Yeah, I was probably there like 7 or 8 minutes. They're pretty fast. It was salads, a couple of drinks. It wasn't like big hot meals, you know. It was odd stuff, like a lot of side stuff. Hello. Marie 50p. Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Starries. Hello. How's it going? So I took it, but you know, this one didn't give me a tip. All the other ones did. Go figure. And there you go. Go figure. If you can see the little dots on the side. Oh, there's something else I learned today that I wasn't aware of. I've never used this function in Grubhub. So I made $29.94. I put it on my Uber Eats debit card, and I'm going to get a bottle of wine with it, a large bottle for the Saturday night party, and put gas in my car. That's what Uber's all about. A couple of bucks here and there. Again, guys, I could have made more money with Grubhub. I just wasn't up to going towns away. And then they try to get you into Limbrook and Far Valley Stream and into the 5 towns. And they want you to go to Euclid and then into Cedarhurst. I just wasn't in the mood. I really just wanted to make a few bucks every day and stay local and make it online. I'm going to share some links in a moment. But Grubhub, if you're not aware of this, I wasn't aware of this. I feel kind of stupid. I never clicked on it. Well, the new app I've only been using like a month in my market. So that'll give you an indication. Where was that? View earnings activity. I think that's what I clicked. View earnings activity. On the top, see, this isn't going to work. Yeah, you're not going to tell. On the top, you see viewing, the date, and it says December 9th to December 15th. And then in a little tab with an arrow pointed down, it says all orders. You tap it, and on the bottom, you can either tap all orders, scroll it, you can hear it. Completed. I love to hear that. Rejected. Missed. It shows you the missed. I wish there was a way I could do that. You know, maybe if I make my screen black, I bet you can see that. I had it black and it automatically went back to, oh, it's on dark. I thought that worked on every app. I guess not. So when you're in Grubhub, you go to earnings, you tap on week, so it shows you the week. You tap on view earnings activity, and on the top right, you'll see a little circle, a rectangular circle, with an arrow pointed down, and it says all orders. Tap it. And then you have options on the bottom. All orders, completed, rejected, missed, removed, Grubhub contribution, instant cash out. I'm going to cash out tomorrow because I need it early. And whatever money I earn Saturday and Sunday, I'll let it go direct deposit. I got a little ahead of myself. Holidays. But I love this feature. It came in at the right time. It sure did. I did when I view it. $15. I'm really happy about that. Do you believe in DoorDash is still hiding info? I thought he was going to talk about it more. I was really engrossed into Pete's live last night with the vice president of operations, or he held some kind of title like that. That guy Christian, Alan. And then he went out in the field. He knows what's going on. He worked behind the scenes, and his morals got to him. You know, some people like sale funnels online. I'm going to speak about that in 2020 on my other channel. I'm going to really expand on the other channel. And there's sale funnels online. It's selling information and hope. I hate that. It's a cheesy way to become a multimillionaire. It's cheesy. It shows weakness. It's lame. Alan removing himself from corporate, branched out, did it out in the field, and now he's angry because he understands both sides of it. I love it when he has that guy on because that man has morals. He should set something up that we all can participate and follow, because I would help him. How to put laws into place that people aren't used, have these companies do better background checks, get rid of all the crap like that Taco Bell story. That there is something I forgot to tell you about that Taco Bell story. That Taco Bell employee, nobody was around, guys. I want you to know that. She did not speak in front of other customers. This was an educated woman doing a really great job at her job, earning her paycheck. She deserved kudos. And she did say to me, you know, you're so great. You're the best. You bring in a bag, take your job seriously. I told her thank you. I thought that was really nice. And then I was like, she's upset about something, you know. But she trusts me. And she did say to me, and this is where I would love to work with Alan and Pete. She said to me, I would love to report those people. They never get in trouble, but we get in trouble all the time. She's right. They can do whatever they want. I've witnessed it more times than my fingers. And they're sitting down having lunch, and their pile of food, bags of food, is there on the side of the counter until they're finished with their lunch and whatever they're doing. Then they take the food, and they don't even use a bag. There should be a better background check. These companies should stop worrying about lowballing all the payouts, hire better workers, and create more. A good worker wants to hustle. Like, people have said to me, how in the world did you have a $300 day? Or, but right now, I've done it a few times in the past 6 months, a $250 day. I said, well, I'm a hustler. I know what I'm doing. It's all, either you get really good at what you do or you don't. I worked as if I was working for someone else. I'm a hustler. I pack my bag with coffee. I bring lunch and snacks. I eat on the go. I multi-app. I multitask. I don't mess around. If I sense, I see, I learned that Grubhub order is not going to be ready for 30 minutes, Uber Eats is on. Oh, a Mickey D order? I know that'll be a local order. I'll go pick up that order, deliver it, and go pick up the Grubhub order. I'm willing to drive 120 miles in one day in my market. I know how it's done. I can do it. I just don't want to do it anymore. I want to use it as extra income every day. I don't want to work like it's a job. She said it's not fair. There's no one to report them to. They never get in trouble. And they're right. But the employees behind the counter, they get in trouble. They get the phone calls. They're multitasking. A Taco Bell menu has like 200 items. They know the computer system. They got people who, now I'm not being disrespectful, speak half English. They're in the back of the line and they're plowing out repetitious, the quality food that they do. And then they have the people who can speak English and Spanish and other languages and know how to work the computer system. They got the headpieces on. They're taking those drive up orders, and the phone's ringing, and it's some corporate person or Grubhub bitching about what's going on at the restaurant because there's a problem, customers are complaining. It's not always the workers behind the counter. A lot of the times, it's the drivers that shouldn't even have the opportunity to get out there and earn money. Do you hear me? I think I spoke enough. Now I'll chit-chat. But I really wanted to tell you about Grubhub. And Uber Eats ended up working in my favor today, but I only did 5 deliveries. That's really not bad. And I drove 53 miles today, including Grubhub. I did a responsibility thing, and I did some Uber Eats. I wasn't pushing it at all. Hello, Caramel. You selling all your stuff? Have you made that $1 million yet? That $1 million bucks? I used to think like you, and now I have a platform that maybe someday that'll happen. Going to be on standby to see if Postmates has. Oh, I met now. I couldn't get mad. Caesars. I was right down the block. Uber Eats. It's like I did 5. Well, I did 1 earlier, then I did 4 tonight. Just Uber Eats, and 1 was a double pickup, which was nice. It's really not bad. 1 was a double pickup. This kid was waiting at Caesars, and he was so cute and so sweet. So I said, "Do you use the Get Upside app?" And he was like, "What?" He goes, "I'm doing Postmates. I use the word he used was related to Postmates." I go, "No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a completely separate app that you can use when you get gas. Let me give you my card. Visit me on my YouTube channel." His name was Brian. He was so cute. He was probably maybe 20. He was so cute and kind of shy, standing in the corner, waiting his turn. He was picking up Postmates from Caesars. I didn't ask him how much he was making. We didn't talk that much. But I did tell him about the Stride Tax app, too. I said, track your miles, and this is what you go. This is what you do. It includes your maintenance and your gas right off your mileage. Don't think, just do. Just tap the app. It's a free app. I have nothing to gain. It's a free app. Use it. And then I showed him my write-off, and he just looked at me. And I said, well, this year I did a lot of delivering since January, like a full-time job. So I have that kind of write-off. I'm going to do a video about that, guys. All my write-offs, eventually. But the kid didn't know. He didn't know he could write off his miles. And he didn't know that he could get cash back when he gets gas. And he didn't know when he refers people to the Get Upside app, he could get money back when they get gas. So he was really happy to meet me. We shook each other's hand. He was so cute. He was such a cute young man. He was so sweet. Some of it is still luck, such as tips. Surge multipliers. Surge, I've heard that. Surge multipliers. One of my local Dairy Queens, the people who speak English can hardly operate point of system. That's what that means. Point of system, right? POS, the computer system. Point of sales system, is that what that is? It's crazy. Well, it takes time. I mean, don't put someone down for trying. You know, as long as they get through. There are people, and I know I had a problem at Taco Bell in Merrick. There are a couple of women in that, there are a few women in that Taco Bell. If they understood more English, they're probably in their mid-40s, they would get a raise and be front of the counter, front end. They care that much. They try that much. They're respectful that much. And they see me. We make eye contact. We say hello. They greet me. They're professionals. It's like, you got to learn a little more English. You got to learn a little more English. And because they really respect me and like me, they work with me. I understand when they come up, they go, you know, here's order, all done. And like, you know, I get it. I go, thank you. I'll see you later. So no drink? Okay, no drink. We check. I even look on the phone with them because they're team players. They deserve the chance. But if you don't speak English, you got to speak English and Spanish. And if another language, you probably be manager. Big pay. You know, that's a lot of responsibility. These women deserve a break, and it's such a shame because they would be the better workers up front. But a lot of high corporate, white collar, employees, workers, they don't get that. They don't get it because they've never been in that. They never had to be in that situation without being not smothered, without being cushioned, protected. There's nothing wrong with learning how to run a family business, but unless you're on your own and you really get out there and treat it like dirt like everybody else, you kind of miss out on that. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do. Oh man, I'm sure you do. It's raining in Florida and 73. 73 is pretty nice. Hello, David. You're the reason I do get upside. Get upside. Oh, good. Yeah. I have right now. I have 108. I looked today when I showed that kid. 108 direct referrals. And this morning I received a notification. I earned 65 cents. At least 5 days a week I receive a notification. I earn some kind of income from the Get Upside app. And 50% of the time I get 2 a day. That's no lie. It's just in less than 2 weeks, I have over $10. I haven't done anything. Well, that's all of a sudden, when it levels out like that, all of a sudden it's going to spike and go up, you know? You know what I mean? Okay, guys. A tribute to Pete. Paid to drive. Okay, guys. Let's do this. He always plays that recording. So many likes this, so many likes that. That'll be about another 10 minutes. I thought I have a chuckle. He always replays that section. It must be a recording. You should say it original, unique every time, don't you think? You should say it. That's part of the show. Instead of doing a recording, you should put that screen up. I know he uses a program and speak it every time. It's more unique. Every show is more unique. I'm getting sick of hearing that we're playing, but I get why he does it. And watching other YouTube channels lately, I understand why he does what he does. I understand he does what he do. He do what he does. I always watch your videos and they help. Thank you very much, David R. Yeah, I'm not going as live as I used to because for like 6 months I did it day and night. I made a lot of money. I paid off a lot of things. I got a lot of things. And I invested a handful of money, all because I worked my tail off with the food delivery apps. Once a hustler, always a hustler. I know how to hustle. I'm just getting older now. I have to be a realist. I can't do what I used to do. If I had to, I could have had a $200 day today. If I was willing to take a couple of breaks in between and go out during the busy times, say yes to everything, whether, fair, 6 and up in my market, I could have did it. $200. It's still there only because it's winter. I don't know about summertime, but now we have Grubhub starts at 8 o'clock here on my market, where that didn't happen up until a couple of months ago. They sent me a notification. I was like, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Grubhub? Mm-hmm. So now I have Uber, Grubhub, and if I want Postmates, I can. So you're doing Postmates. God. Did you watch BZ video trying Uber? Yes, I did. This morning, I watched a lot of videos today. I did. I even caught up with Team LMDU, and he was talking about a topic that I already saw Paid to Drive or Pete, about the DoorDash, not giving a $2 bonus, saying that it was included in the delivery and they took it away. They're gonna get theirs. They really are. They're gonna get theirs. Because we're in the field, I don't feel these. Okay, guys. I feel DoorDash is due for a hard crash. Maybe not tomorrow, but by this time next year, this food delivery app gig economy will not be the same. Why? Because a company like DoorDash, they're going to lose, in my opinion, half their restaurants, because privately owned businesses, mom and pop shops around town, that are very successful, owners who work their lines, owners who run their shows, they're hands-on. That's what I mean by that. They're going to be lost because they're not going to tolerate the nonsense anymore. There's too much bullshit involved. Where I've said this before, in the next 2 years, I see food delivery app gigs. I see food delivery gig apps being solely for fast food. I think someone else, oh, I haven't said that name in a while. There's an app out there, a company, oh, I forget. Oh, God, I'm sorry, I forget the name. That they don't need a third-party app. It's an app they still use for advertising. I'll get the name. I forgot. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I forgot the name. Yeah, good thing I have somebody's name. Somebody's name is. I'll give you a shout out because it's so funny. 9 inches for ya little booty. Okay. Boxmate. I like your planet. You like my YouTube channel. Oh, let me give a shout out, guys. I'm having a giveaway. And hold on. I had to update my computer today, Apple, the browser, and everything went slow. Where's the giveaway? There we go. I'm having a giveaway. 12 days to go. You can win 2 or 1 of these speakers. Retail price $34.99. Sony extra bass. Bluetooth wireless speakers. They're very heavy. For a little speaker, a little boombox, maybe that's why they say extra bass. It feels like good quality. It's a good quality product. And you can use it for your phone. Oh, here's something to tell you. For the past 5 years, I've used Magic Jack as a landline phone for my internet service provider. I didn't renew it yesterday. Everything I deal with has my cell phone number. Landline phone, not needed anymore. Even though it was cheap, say 38 and change with tax, why pay for it? Why pay for a service I barely use for the past 2 years? No point. Just like the Roku. I had the original one. I threw it away. It's about to go obsolete. And I pay $50 a month for 70 channels with tv.youtube.com. It's YouTube TV. You have to change with the times. You can save a lot of money, guys. There was no point. I didn't renew my Magic Jack. I've been doing a lot, guys. Making a lot of decisions. You have to change with the times. You don't have a choice. If you want to continue to be number one, you must continuously reinvent yourself and get better. And if you don't want to do that, you should go do something else. You don't have a passion for it. Whether it's working for someone else. I want one of the videos I watched on YouTube. I forget what channel. I'll talk about that another time, the channels I've been watching. But they make a comment. This one very successful, self-made probably a billionaire now, says, I know many millionaires who work for other people. They're successful. They get paid to produce. They're not entrepreneurs, but they're millionaires because they do their job so well. And they work for big corporate companies. It was very interesting. I found it interesting. I learned a lot. Well, I'm doing it, okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm doing it to promote my other channel too, which has worked. I gained at least 20 new subscribers to the other channel. But then I thought I also have a Pinterest page. You know what? I didn't get that far yet. I'm making a Pinterest board for giveaways. So I'm eventually going to promote that on my website and everything, but you have to set it up. Everything takes time, guys. And I want to continuously give away products. I think that's part of the fun of building a business. It doesn't have to be overkill. I'll probably have a couple of real high-end products eventually, but something like this is a good warm-up, a good practice run. Come January and February, I'm giving away 2 Echo Dots, 3rd generation. I already got them. Unopened. What do I do with that? Giveaway board, always free. I'll give you this link so you can follow it. What's the point of building a business from scratch and you can't have fun with it? And that's something I've been watching. Did you know Kevin O'Leary, the guy from Shark Tank? When he graduated college, I watched like 8 of his videos in the past 2 days and listened to them twice. Because you're on the road and the apps kick in. So I listened to them twice. Check this out. This is a Pinterest board that you can follow. And I'm going to post all my giveaways there. When he graduated college, he asked his mother, he goes, I need money. I need capital. And she said no. And he was like, Mom, I need money. I have to start my business. He was smart enough to do it. And she believed in him. And she said no. She told this man, it was my responsibility to get you through school and give you a chance, like a really good chance at life. And she put him through college. That's it. You're on your own. That man ate cat food, and he speaks about that in many of his videos. Every time he gets interviewed, he uses a few examples of what he learned in college and how somebody he looked up to and the sacrifices he made as an entrepreneur. And people say to him he's lucky, and he goes, no, I'm not. I worked for it. And he doesn't put down anyone who works for a paycheck. He says it's noble. And he goes, there's plenty of millionaires. He's another one who said it. There are millionaires out there that work for corporate companies. They just don't run their own business. They don't want the freedom. He goes, a true entrepreneur wants the freedom. I'm like, wow, I never looked at it that way. You have to keep listening. I listened a lot the past 48 hours. Listening's good. I spoke to no friends today, nobody. I listened all day long. And I loved every moment of it. But I also made a few bucks while I did it. I'm back. Well, you're back because you earned $1 million, Caramel. No more 9 to 5. Not everybody's cut out for 9 to 5. Hey, you can work for a company and be a millionaire and not work 9 to 5. It's 24/7. It's 24/7. And that was another video I watched that was very interesting. I don't know how many hours there are in a week because I never took the time to times it. 24 hours. 24 hours times 7, right? 24 hours times 7 is 168. Am I doing that right? How many hours in a week, guys? 24/7. 168 hours? Am I right? Boxmate, bye. Somebody wanted to be a little nasty, but that's okay. I have a lot of things blocked behind the scenes in YouTube. YouTube knows. Oh, did you see the notification YouTube's giving on top? All the creators and the viewers. You don't play by their rules. You bully in any way. You're mean in live streams. They're going to block you. You're always going to be blocked. You're always going to have to open up another account, and they're going to block you. They've made that very clear. I took the time today to read the new rules, guides, policies of YouTube. And I was like, they're tired of it. They don't want to be bothered. They want quality. They want creators of quality. And they do that for a reason, because there's a lot of money to be made. They don't want junk. They don't want dirt. Go someplace else. There's dirt channels. I'm a Google AdSense publisher. Very PG when I show ads on my websites. I don't even have the gambling. I don't even have it enabled to show gambling sites on my websites. I don't want any of that. I want a PG. There are publisher programs out there for adult content and kind of like, maybe not just sex, but like adult content. It's not PG. You could join those if you want to. And you can still make money just like Google AdSense. There's a few of them out there. They've been around for years. They pay top dollar too. It's just an ad company. That's all it is, but it's more racy, like a Jerry Springer show or something like that. That kind of quality. Howard Stern. You know what I mean? That kind of entertainment. Kim Fustil, you got it. Thank you. Everyone needs a side bet, a daily separate stream of income outside of your main job. Totally agree with you, Caramel. Absolutely. Even if you work for someone because you like the security, you made a deal. You are giving your time and you're using your skill. You're very skilled at what your employer hired you for. But there's nothing wrong with a side or two on the side working in your favor while you're earning money. It's a smart way to go. Passive, Caramel, is a key word. Residual is a key word. Okay, you're working for that paycheck. You are making a deal. You're saying, I will give my time and offer my skill to make you a lot of money, and you're going to pay me. But on the side, on the back burner, to earn a little bit of money, say, $5 a day in residual income, $10 a day in residual income, that adds up to a lot at the end of the month from several streams of income. You get it, Caramel. And so does Kim. I mean, sir. Right? What else, guys? Oh, well, I did a shout out for the giveaway. I'll give you the link one more time. Please enter. It's free. And you can enter every day, guys. I have it that you can enter every day. You have to follow through with an activity, but it's free. A minute of your time. And I'm going to give away Echo Dot 3rd generation come the winter of 2020. Oh, there was something else. Oh, because of my gut feeling with the food delivery app gigs, I sold most of my shares of Waiter. I think I have it down to 45, but I bought half of them at 27 cents. So when they were up to 49 or 52, I sold. I reinvested that money. And I sold my Uber. I'm very angry with Uber. I invested that money into a company that is in the health sector that I feel more passionate about and more secure. And I'm leaving some on the side for when a good feeling comes around, I'll invest that money. Just so you know that. And I can share that with you right now while I have it open. I just don't believe in them. Sorry, guys. If I don't have a passion about something or believe in it, and I can't go, like I go to work, I'm really gung-ho, I want to do a great job, I can't be bothered. I'm just not into it. But I learned a lot this year. 2019, I learned a lot. Here's the link to Robinhood. If you create an account, you'll receive a share in a stocks company, and if right now until the end of the year the end of December 2019, if you open an account with Webull Stock Market, you'll receive 2 shares in 2 companies. There's a link for that. I made $500 every 3 days this summer off of sports bets. You can apply this to hustle. Well, again, you send me information for me to review to the email linked to this YouTube account and put Caramel 20,000, King 20,000 in the subject line, and I'll look over it, Caramel. I have nothing against having a few streams of income on top of your job at all. If that works for you, that's a good deal. You made $500 every 3 days this summer off of sports bets. That's pretty damn good. Do you have to pay taxes on that? Oh, yes. Come 2020, yes, the California regulations have the app companies shook. There's going to be a lot. Oh, Pete's going to be so filled with topics. He's going to see, in my opinion, he's going to see an increase to his audience because he does it, at least 6 nights a week, and that's a lot. 5 nights a week, that's a lot. You don't feel well, you don't feel well. I watched the first minute, and I said, I'll go live. But now I'm not going to go live until next week because you just can't, it's too time consuming. This is very enjoyable. You share great information, share a few links, you learn a few tidbits of information. Everyone has something to bring to the table, especially if you're in the field doing what we're all doing. We have something of relevancy. We all help each other. You learn a lot. I think you do. Okay, there's a Robin who look. So you check it out, guys. You check it out. I'm celebrating the 25 marijuanas of Christmas. Now, 6 different kinds tomorrow. You mean smoking? I sold those too. I really do feel the Canadian cannabis industry will boom come 2025, 2028. I'm just not passionate about it. I reinvested my money in a couple of companies that I'm passionate about, and I'm also thinking of opening up an IRA, individual retirement, and a Roth one. I'm studying that right now. There's a cap. If I shut up for 1 year, I could cap it out, make up for lost time, and go, see you when I'm 75, right? Time goes by real quick. I have a lot to learn, but I'm learning all about that. ETFs, but through Robinhood. And there's one I'm definitely going to look into that I've been watching a lot of videos on. And I'm going to wait till Christmas Eve because I reviewed the past few years and they dive Christmas Eve. So I'm leaving a little money in my account so I can just buy a few, and they spread it among 50 companies. SPHD, ETFs. They're dividend stocks. They spread it out among 50 companies. Not the most highest paying ones, but in the middle. Conservative. Not so volatile, right? The exchange traded funds to own for life. And I'm definitely that's why I'm leaving a little money in there, and I'm going to wait patiently because dividend stocks is the way to go. even during a crash, 95% of the time, those companies still want to pay you. They made it through hard times and they still paid their investors. That's the kind of dividend stocks I'm buying in. I don't have a lot, but I learned. And I made mistakes and I did it. It's over. I know what route I want to go down. But that's cool. SPHD. Oh, I forget what that's. I should have wrote that down. Set up a lot of streams of income. A lot of little streams add up to a lot each season. It's a relief. You can save a little as a self-employed individual on your taxes to retirement plan. You can save a little as a self-employed individual on your taxes by contributing. Well, what kind of retirement plan? That's what I mean. That's what I've been studying. I don't need to write that down. That's what I've been studying right now. I'll let you know what I invest in. It takes time to grasp everything. I was never raised to put money into the stock market. I don't think my parents did that until their 60s. They started late. I don't think they did that younger. I was always told, go work, go work, go work. Well, there's more to life. I don't mind working every day, but there's a difference between having a passion for what you do than just working a job. You can work a job, but are you passionate? Do you bop out of bed? Freedom. And then I'm learning that it's more about the freedom. But I know I'm going to have to get something come the new year. For me, I just feel more secure. It was great this year. I studied until my brain can't absorb anymore. And I'm almost done. And then I want to restudy it so I really understand it. But there really is a sense of security, even if it's a part-time gig. There really is a sense of security, and you respect that. Pros and cons to everything. All the videos I watched said one day you're going to wake up and say, oh my God, I'm a millionaire. But then they also say people who work for other people wake up and go, oh my God, I'm a millionaire. So it all depends on what your vision of success is and what you feel comfortable with. I like half and half. And if that, I'm not seeking any approval. I just learned by life experience. I really do appreciate half and half. I like having a little more time off, but I'm a very good worker for someone when I'm working for them. But a lot of companies, they don't want to hear that. They want, no, all about me. Well, then, it's not all about you. It's about everybody. There's this one man I used to work down the street from, and he was very sad. I bumped into him a few times. I don't really know him on a personal level, but he used to come in and get wings and late night. And I worked down the street at a place kind of lost in the late 80s, early 90s. But it was a great side gig. I made a lot of cash there for a long time. And the owner of the place down the street, and he's still there, very successful, said he was really sad that the restaurant was closing, the Treehouse. I was like, well, why are you so sad? It'll be more business. He said, no, Michelle. He goes, you need to be surrounded by a lot of businesses so everyone is more busy. There's more foot traffic. There's more traffic. There's more people. He's right. He's still in business. And I know he owns a lot more than that. He's a very successful man. You get it, guys. You want a separate plan. You can contribute 25% of compensation and get above the line deduction. You want a separate plan. Okay, I'll look into that. I will. I'm studying. That's my goal for the beginning of 2020. Thank you for the heads up. I really do appreciate it. I will check it out. I have no idea. UK election? I don't know. With all the stuff I've been doing here, what makes you think I know about the UK election? I guess Trump was impeached, huh? I haven't even paid attention to that. Guys, I turned on the news today. I barely listened to it. You got to make a decision. I was really into videos today, really into listening to successful people the past week, more so than normal. But I also did that because I know I'm not going to have full days next week. I got a lot going on. And I got to make money still, just like everyone else. Thank you, Kim. We'll talk again. It's getting very long. I filled in for Pete. Hey, Pete's filling. When it takes off once a month, I'll fill in for Pete. Yeah, I like that. I don't mind being a fill-in for Pete. Not at all. Make sure you visit PTD Vlogs Live and Pay to Drive Live. TLMDU Team. LMDU BZ. The Gay Girl. I watched her too. I caught up. But I just can't comment on everything. I haven't watched Seashell lately. I have to catch up with that. I haven't done that. I've been very focused on the app gigs, the videos about app gigs and earning money and investing and watching what's everyone doing out in the field. You know, I've been doing research, and I think my mother's right. I saw a brand new Kia Soul today, brand spanking new. It was beautiful. I didn't realize that the model in my head is from a few years ago. The new ones are really nice. I'll be getting a new car this year, guys. I have to. And maybe I'll start doing a little ride share. You never know. Maybe do some deliveries. Amazon Fresh. You never know. You just don't know. Okay, guys. It was a real pleasure. Thanks for joining in. And keep an eye out for Pete. He'll be back tomorrow. Guys, have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. I'm sure I'll have a lot to share with you. And you guys will have a lot to share with me. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. But UK, I have no idea. I've been working on that too, Caramel, but all in due time. Nothing major will change for me until the holidays are over. That's just the way it is. I'm a realist. You only can do so much in one day. And I also clean my own home, and I'm also gutting out my own home. And I can't wait till the day that I can hire people, give them a job. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur creating jobs for others. I can't wait for that day. I don't mind doing some of the stuff myself because that's the way I was raised. But I got to do it myself now because I don't have a choice. You know, that's time. That's time taken away from live streams and building up videos. Oh, and if you want to join in, I might as well give this a shout out. Duh. That's why I'm having the giveaway. Mainly the reason why I'm having the giveaway. I want to promote my other channel that I will be uploading online educational videos. If you're into that, Internet Education 101 YouTube channel. Internet Education 101 YouTube channel. Check that out, guys. And make sure you join in for a chance to win one of the Sony Extra Bass wireless Bluetooth speakers. Micro USB. That's key. Micro USB. Oh, boy. Oh, you got to share that with us. Don't you have the link? I'll watch that now. You have the link while I get ready for bed? Taco Bell. Someone made $10,000 off of sales in Taco Bell sauce. It's a commodity that's needed. Is that a commodity? Commodity that's needed, right? It's something that people want. It's in demand. Okay, guys. Thank you, Caramel. Thanks for joining in. You're always so jolly. You bring a lot of life to the live streams. You really do. Okay, guys, have a good one. If you got to work, I hope you make a lot of money. Have a great weekend. Pen. And I'll see you next week sometime. You have a great weekend, everyone. See ya. Bye.